crush who you really want to have a conversation with, but when it comes to actually talking, your nerves are getting in the way? Well, if so, you are in luck, because in today's video, I am giving you guys detailed strategies on how to talk to your crush without looking like a fool when you are just a little bit nervous. If you guys are new here, my name is Kimberly and I am a relationship expert. Welcome to my channel, and this week I am doing the most amazing giveaway for the Too Faced Boss Lady Beauty Agenda for 2018, guys. You can write all of your amazing plans and thoughts, and there's even a lot of makeup, which I love a lot. So to enter this awesome giveaway, all you guys have to do is follow and like my page over on Facebook and leave a comment over there of any kind, and I will see you guys all over there. Now let's get right into crush strategies, because there's so many things you can do to calm your nerves around your crush. Tip number one, guys, is don't ever actually just talk to them one-on-one the very first time you talk. A lot of people make this mistake. They feel like if they just walk up to their crush and they start saying something and you're all alone with them, isolated, and there's no other people around, that it's gonna be more effective. But actually, this is not the most effective way to talk to your crush the first time. Being actually one-on-one can lead to a lot of awkward silences and like pauses, and it can actually make you feel more nervous. The best thing to do is make sure that the first time you talk to them, you are always like in a group situation where there are other people around to kind of default and add humor to it. And if you get stuck, you can always just include someone else in the group conversation to make it a lot less awkward. Tip number two, guys, this one might surprise you a little bit, is to actually break the ice in advance by talking to that person over social media. The reason I love social media so much is because you get a little bit more time to think about what you're gonna say to your crush in advance, so that you're not saying something that you regret or just blurting out something that's embarrassing, which I've done before, and I'm sure all of you have done at some point in your life. Leave a comment down below if you've ever blurted out something embarrassing in front of your crush. And maybe you guys have been in this situation before, but I also feel like your face can totally blow your cover when you're in person. Like if you completely blush the first time you talk to them, or if you look like you're totally in awe of them, or you're so surprised to be having that conversation. That's why social media is good, because they can't see your face that first time. So you're kind of getting used to talking to them in a very non-threatening environment first. So if you're nervous, definitely try talking to them over social media first, and then progress to in-person conversations. Number three, you guys, now this might seem really weird, is to actually make a list of pre-planned conversation starters for when you're talking to your crush. Now, I know this might sound really formal or a little bit like too planned, and to be honest, like having an impromptu conversation, like a natural conversation, in my opinion, is always the best way to go if you can. But if you're nervous around your crush and you actually are the type of person who would like blank in a situation where you're face to face, it's so good to have something in your back pocket that you can just kind of pull out and talk about. And that will kind of rescue you from a very potentially awkward moment. I personally love to have pop culture topics on my list of conversation starters, but if you go to school with someone and you have something in common, try to find the thing that you have most in common, like a class you have together or a sport, and use that as your conversation starter. And if you guys have suggestions for others here on this channel of your favorite conversation starters, definitely leave them in the comments below. Number four, guys, this one is also really weird, but it's to actually take really deep breaths. Now, when you get nervous around your crush, your body actually does something really weird. It starts to breathe more quickly and get less air into your lungs, and as a result, it can actually make you feel super jittery and like you don't have the words to speak. So this is a really physical reaction. So when you're around your crush, when you're gonna talk to them, or when you're just preparing to talk to them, just take a few really deep breaths, and this will really actually help you think properly and actually calm down your nerves a little bit before you talk to them. Breathe, just breathe. Take those deep breaths. It might sound weird to your friends or the people around you, but who really cares? Because you're gonna have an awesome conversation with your crush. Step number five, guys, now that you have your conversation starters, now that you've been taking deep breaths, you're super prepped, maybe even talk to them over social media, is to just start with a little bit of easy small talk. So just saying hey or what's up, or asking them like how their weekend was. These are really easy things to ask, and if the conversation isn't going anywhere, you can just leave if you get too nervous. But that's kind of a good first way to approach someone, is just with like an easy hi, hello, or what's up.
Hey Blake, how are you doing?
Great, Carly, how are you?
I'm awesome. Bye.
Okay, bye.
For me, there's nothing worse than walking up to someone like the very first time and having like a speech prepared, or having like making it sound like you have so much to say, or like it's such an important conversation. Even though it is, you don't really want to show that other person like how important this conversation is to you. So just like a quick hey or what's up or something super casual can actually make them feel like there's no pressure and that this is like a really nice, easy conversation. Now 6, you guys, now that you're kind of in the talking phase, this one might, like I think this is the weirdest tip of all, but it is the most helpful, is to actually stay active while you're talking to them. This doesn't mean like jump around or act all jittery. So you can ask your crush to like go for a walk with you, or you can even do something simple like tap your foot or like casually move your body from side to side just to keep you moving. The best thing is if you're at a dance, dancing actually helps you lower your anxiety. Things like getting up and dancing can really help you beat those nerves. So when you talk to your crush, you're like actually so comfortable and it comes so easily. The 6th thing to do when you are nervous around your crush is to ask them really easy, simple questions. And the reason why this is so good, like especially if you're nervous, it takes the focus on what you're gonna say next. So if you are having a little bit of a conversation and you feel yourself get nervous, just ask a really quick question and let your crush do the talking.
So like, what kind of sports are you playing?
So I kind of dabble in a lot of different sports, but I love basketball. Like love basketball.
It's gonna show that you're interested in them anyway. It's gonna help you guys build rapport, but at least you're not gonna feel like all the attention is on you, and it's gonna give you a minute to kind of regain your composure. So finally guys, number 8, the 8th tip on talking to your crush when you're nervous. If all of these other things, if you've done all of them and you still feel super nervous, or if you do something really embarrassing, I think one of the best things you can do at that point is to actually just tell your crush that you're a little nervous. So maybe you're on a date and you did something a little humiliating, or you can just like tell that you're radiating nerves. I think the best thing to do is just come clean and be like, you know, I'm actually a little nervous because I was really excited about this date. And people usually find that super endearing. Like there's nothing wrong with it.
So, okay, I just have to say, I'm really sorry I've been so like weird. I'm actually like kind of nervous. So like,
Oh, that's good, because like I've also been like really nervous.
Not
like,
just me.
No, it's definitely both.
Sometimes this can actually help your crush feel better, because then they know that they're not the only one nervous about this conversation or this date. So if everything else fails, I think that that is actually the best strategy, is to just come clean. Then you don't seem like a weirdo. Then you just seem like a normal human being, and it's totally normal and natural to be a little bit nervous. So I hope you guys love these tips. I really hope they work for you. If they do, let me know guys in the comments below. Do not forget to enter the Too Faced Beauty Agenda giveaway, and all you have to do to enter that is like and follow my page on Facebook and leave a comment over there. I'm doing a lot of fun stuff over there, chatting with you guys, having a lot of fun. So definitely come and join my community, and I will see you guys all next week for another video on relationships. Bye!